we should probably get out just in case it collapses. You never know. But yeah, absolutely stunning.
The dinner is ready.
Oh, dinner's ready?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, let's go eat.
Okay.
Let's go. Oh gosh, I love traveling. What are you doing? Give me my camera.
No!
Oh my gosh, my mind is blown. Every single part of this sculpture is made from butter.
This is one of the coolest art I've ever seen in my life.
Oh wow,
I also have some
so kind. Wow. Look at this, on top of the world.
Wow! What a beautiful place to be!
Tashi Dele or G'day and good morning guys from the beautiful town of Lebron here in the Tibetan Plateau in rural China. As you can see, Sophia is dressed up in her traditional Tibetan dress today.
I love it!
Wow, awesome. So come along with us today as we're going to be exploring some local Tibetan monasteries here and also the grasslands where we'll be finding yaks, nomads, and also we may go on a hike today. Be right beside us today and
Let's have fun!
let's have fun. Let's go. Okay, so we're about to enter inside the monastery here in Lebron. Fun fact, this is actually the 6th holiest monastery in all of Tibet.
Yep.
And they say that this is sort of like the Harvard of Tibetan Buddhism, this place. So it's actually one of the biggest monasteries in this province. And also one other fun fact, about 5 to 10,000 people visit here per day.
Wow!
Which is just insane.
So now we came into this monastery and my first impression is just crazy because this is so massive. And fun fact is this is one of the largest prayer wheel in the world. And if you had to walk, it would take 1 hour for you to complete this prayer wheel circle.
So yeah, that's absolutely crazy. So 1 hour to walk around this whole thing and every single step of the way is the prayer wheels. And it's one of the longest prayer wheel circuits in the entire world.
And the
so
design
cool.
is different.
Hello.
It's not
How are you?
Right?
Yeah.
The design is different. It's not like ordinary, like typical type where we see in every country. It's different.
Yeah. So beautiful, right?
Yeah.
And there's so many pilgrims here today, so it would just be awesome to walk around and explore. Okay, and we're also with Ben from Elevated Trips, which is our guide for today. Ben, could you tell us a bit about this place?
Hey guys, yeah, my name is Ben Cubbage. I've lived here for 13 years. So this place is Labrong Monastery, built in 1709. This is one of the 6 most holy and influential monasteries in the whole Tibetan Plateau in the Gelugpa Yellow Hat sect. And right here, what are we looking at? These are monk housing. And so there's about 1,000 monks that live here full time, year round. And this housing is for all those monks. And the whole monastery is almost like a city in itself. It's huge and massive. It takes an hour, 2 hours just to walk around the monastery complex. So we're looking at the monastery housing. Most of these are courtyards that house 4 or 5 different monks. A high-level monk or a master Buddhism would probably have his own courtyard to himself, and the lower you are, probably the more cramped your housing is. But this is monk housing, and we're making our way into the temple complexes where the monks actually practice and worship.
Awesome, thank you. So not just Sophia is dressed up today. A lot of actual Chinese tourists are here They've came from all different cities all over China to come here today to experience the monastery tourism, I guess you could say. It's sort of a bit of a mixed feeling when you come to these monasteries because there is a lot of tourists here and then you also have a lot of pilgrims. We recently just saw a Chinese tour bus come off and come into the monastery, and all these pilgrims were, you know, chanting their mantras and doing their prayer wheels, and all these Chinese tourists from the bus just interrupted their almost like their vibe and their prayer session going on the wheels. So it's sort of like a catch-22. Like, it's nice to come here and see the monastery, but also it's important to respect. And yeah, and that's another thing we have to be aware when we're filming as well. I try to show the culture and everything, but I also don't want to overstep the boundary. So yeah, it's quite an interesting thing to think about when you're in these monasteries. Okay, so just behind us here is
the main square of the monastery.
So yeah, this Monastery Square is really, really big, and they have Chinese tourists, pilgrims and monks alike all coming to this square to go inside the temple, to go around the stupas, and even just here behind me, they're buying water, trinkets and offerings to bring into the temple. So yeah, when you come to a Tibetan monastery, or in fact any Buddhist monastery for that matter, most people donate money or donate fruit or an offering or something like that. So yeah, you can get all of that stuff here if you're interested as a tourist to come into the temple and give your offering. So one really cute thing here is you can see this little baby attached to almost like handcuffs so she doesn't run away. I just love that. You do see this in China a lot. I also saw this in Japan a few times too. I think it's Asian culture, lock up your kids. I shouldn't say that, but to be honest, it even happens in Australia as well. So it's quite funny every time you see it. So I've just been walking around and you can see most of the monks today have this yellow hat on their shoulder, or this yellow, I thought it was like a warmer or something like that for their shoulder, but I actually worked out it's actually a hat. Now if you see this footage in here, just inside this monastery, people are actually wearing this hat, and that is part of the yellow hat Buddhism, which is super, super interesting. So yeah, what's on their shoulder just now is actually a hat and not a shoulder warmer. So yeah, super interesting. Okay, so this little building behind us actually houses yak butter sculptures. Yeah, you heard that right. So technically, these sculptures you can eat, but that is very bad. So we'll be showing you that just now. Oh my gosh, my mind is blown. Every single part of this sculpture is made from butter, yak butter. Look at the intricate detail to that. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's insane. That would have taken forever. Oh my gosh, look at this one. Whoa. And then this one has flowers. Wow. And in here they actually have fans on and also air conditioning just here so the yak butter doesn't melt. But yeah, you can see this one. This guy's, the side of his face has actually melted a little bit. Super, super cool. Maybe they can make a butter sculpture of you.
Maybe.
If we have time, maybe we can ask them.
But if you're near me, I'll melt. My everything, I mean, what am I saying? This is one of the coolest art I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, so we just came into this restaurant here. It's actually quite popular with monks, as you can see behind us. Very close to the monastery. So we're going to now have some Chinese food and then go and start our hike in the grasslands, which I'm so excited for. Okay, so we just got to the beautiful grasslands Woohoo! Wow, grasslands with a beautiful Tibetan looking lady. So as you can see, they have some white tents over here with the nomads, beautiful valley, and just through here is where we're going to go hiking. Okay, so now we're just driving up to the start of the hike. So this V shape here is actually where we'll start the hike. I'm so excited.
Same.
It looks so beautiful too. I just never seen landscape like this before.
No.
Rugged mountain with then like green on the top and then these green hills to the side of us.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, I can't wait. You excited?
Yeah,
And you've
super
changed
excited.
into your hiking pants now?
Yo!
Awesome.
Jeans.
Awesome. So good. Okay, so just got to the bottom of our hiking spot.
Can't wait to start.
I can't wait to start. It's going to be so good. It'll be good to get out in the fresh air, get into the nature. Hopefully it's not too busy. Let's see. We've got some snacks with us as well. So yeah, should be fun. Let's go. So before we take on this massive mountain, we're going to get a beautiful, beautiful coffee. Look at this machine, look how beautiful it is. Really, 70,000 RMB for this machine.
10,000 US dollars.
10,000 US dollars, oh my gosh. And he's built this whole setup himself, just in the parking lot here. What an entrepreneur. Amazing, amazing. The reason why I'm so interested in this is I actually used to be a cafe manager and I used to make coffee all the time. Fun fact, before my corporate job, before university, I used to do that. Oh wow, that's so kind. Wow. No, thank you. I'm having coffee. Oh, thank you so much. It's hard to return. It's hard to turn down a gift. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh wow, tasty, right? Wow, what a nice man. 谢谢。
不客气。他中文说的这么好，你中文也说的可以。
Hi dog.
你们不是一个国家的。
Hey.
What did you say?
美国、澳大利亚、澳大利亚。
Newborn.
尼泊尔，哦，尼泊尔，哇，尼泊尔。
他俩是尼泊尔的。
尼泊尔太好了。
China is very good.
Very good.
Yeah. Right?
现在比较安全，就是国内现在比较安全，然后比较方便，交通也比较方便。It's like attention safe. Safe.
Wow. Yeah. 谢谢。
哎，不客气。
Thank you. Okay, let's give this man's beautiful iced coffee a try. Ah, 谢谢. Oh wow, very, very good. Very tasty. It's good, good. Oh yeah, thank you. So you're probably wondering, Jack, how do you get data when you're in China? How do you access Google? How do you access YouTube? How do you access Instagram? If you don't know what an eSIM is, a eSIM is essentially an app on your phone where you can download a eSIM in any country that you like. For example, the night before I flew to China, I was in Thailand and I went onto the Nomad app, I clicked on China, clicked on the plan that I wanted and installed the eSIM on my phone. As soon as I landed in China, as soon as I touched the ground, I could turn on my phone and have data working fine, just like that. Also, Nomad is available in over 170 plus countries. I use them everywhere I go. Japan, Singapore, Nepal, Thailand, Malaysia, you name it, Nomad has probably got you a eSIM package. Another thing I love about getting an eSIM is you already know what the price is going to be when you purchase it. And the prices on here are really affordable. So use my code JACK92CB for a little bit of money off on your first purchase. So one thing I love seeing is a clean river in China, which is a lot of the time a little bit rare. So it's nice to see a crystal clear river. You can see the bottom and hopefully it stays like that because this is just opening up for tourism. This is quite new. So hopefully it stays this way and yeah, they have some environmental restrictions because some rivers in China get quite dirty, unfortunately. And with the rest of the world, most rivers are quite dirty too, so it's nice to see a crystal clear river every now and then. So everyone keeps on saying to Sophia, beautiful, beautiful.
And I said, 谢谢你, 谢谢你.
Wow, you are beautiful, dog.
Thank you. Who are you? You are beautiful.
Yeah.
Handsome.
Boy. I think he's asking, do you live in China? And we said no, we're just here on holiday. Yeah, this is their shop. It's really nice. Wow, is that real? Oh my gosh, the yak skin, I think, behind him. Wow, that's amazing. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Locals here are so friendly, right?
Yeah.
Always asking where we're from, what we're doing. Do we live in China?
Do you speak Chinese?
Do you speak Chinese? He just asked us, are you two in love? He gave us the love symbol,
Like
and I
this.
said, dway, we are. So here we just have traditional Chinese and Tibetan medicines. This here is actually deer horn sliced, which is quite fascinating. Here is actually a penis of a yak penis. It's actually been stretched, and if you eat this, it actually is believed that it will increase fertility and your time in the bedroom. So yeah, quite interesting to see that. So just here they have a little marmot, aka a beaver, and it gets fed by tourists every day. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Wow, hello marmot. Wow, that's so interesting. So he's quite used to people because they feed him every day. So if you've never seen a marmot before, it sort of looks a little bit like a beaver, but like a big fat rat. Wow. As you can see here as well, this is a real popular picnic spot too. So people set up their tent for the day. They maybe bring some coal, cook a little barbecue. There's a monk here and it looks like maybe his mum cooking and spending their day here. So yeah, it's really, really nice vibe. I'm pretty sure I saw a sign for no camping, but signs don't always stop people, do they? So yeah, I'm looking forward to this hike. It should be around 2 hours, and I believe we follow this boardwalk all the way, which is lovely. That's one thing about Chinese investment, is they really lay out the infrastructure to do things really nice and easy, which is great. So we get to experience it in an easy way as well.
Yeah, so this is the Ganja Gorge. We're right at about 3,200 meters here. Right behind me on this side of the river, you have this really old meditation cave. And the reason that's important is because they believe to have found the world's oldest tooth in this cave, a 10,000-year-old tooth. Traditionally, this hike wasn't so much a hike, it was actually a nomad path where nomads would bring their yaks up through the river and onto the high grasslands in the summer, and it was also a place of meditation for monks. More recently, it's been turned into a little bit more of a tourist area, but that is kind of the traditional historic use of this valley.
Wow, so that's cool. I didn't even know that. So the oldest tooth was found in one of these caves. So let's go see that now. So even though this place has tourists, still the animals have stuck around. And we've got some little billy goats here just playing together and eating. So cute. So we found the cave, and let's see if we can find the tooth. It'd be funny if we actually found a second tooth that no one has found, and then we were the second people to discover the world's oldest tooth. Jator. So yeah, this is the cave, and I believe just up there is where the world's oldest tooth was found. Yeah, it looks like it's got someone in there at the moment doing some research. And this is some of the gurus here. Okay, so I finally reached the back of the cave. And yeah, that stuff that was blocked off down there, they're actually doing architectural research on the site where they found the tooth. And it says no filming. So unfortunately I can't film where they found the tooth because the researchers are working on it at this minute, which is quite a coincidence. So yeah, as you can see, I'm at the very back of the cave now, and goes all the way up into here. Quite interesting. So just here you can see that they've actually engraved some old Tibetan scriptures in the walls here, which is super fascinating, some old prayers or mantras or something like that. And yeah, you can see that engraved into the walls. And unfortunately, I think some graffiti or some vandalists have scratched a little bit over it. And you can see in here, there's actually crystals. I'll show you guys just in here. I'll try not to touch it. There's crystals as well. So this gets more and more fascinating. Got to even further to the back of the cave. And then down in here, it gets really tight. I don't know if we can make it in. Wow, all the way in there. I think I'm too tall to go in there, guys. But yeah, we might go down here. Okay, so I'm now going down these steps. And yeah, my camera's doing all weird things with this light. But talking about health and safety, there's not much health and safety here. This is quite dangerous actually. Very dangerous. So yeah, no worries though. This is an adventure. Okay, wow, keeps going down and down and down. I'm so surprised that they let tourists down here. It's I don't think I'm gonna go down any further than this, because that looks quite dangerous to me. But yeah, as you can see, big beautiful cave. Absolutely amazing. Okay, just got out of the cave alive and looking at this amazing view. And now time for our trek.
La 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 la.
So these lovely guys behind me, where are they? Here, are selling the tickets to enter the cave. Gave me one of their personal fruits, their personal snacks. So nice. Let's give this a taste. Wow. Honestly, some Chinese people are so kind. Some are not so kind, and most people are really, really nice. That's what I have to say. Yeah, we've had some weird interactions with Chinese people, but we haven't really filmed it because obviously you don't want to escalate a situation. But I guess, to be honest, that happens everywhere around the world. Some people are good, some people are bad, but majority of people in China, very nice people. So we've finally got away from all of the tourists, and yeah, we're out here now. Most tourists just want to stay back in the easy bit and just have their picnic and take photos for Instagram and all of these things. But we're real adventurers. And I was wrong. This is quite an adventure. There's no wooden path anymore. It's just dirt and we're climbing our way into the mountains. So yeah, this is really, really cool. And we're the only ones here. Just me and Sophia. How good is that? I love you too, darling. So yeah. Awesome, high five. Bam! So yeah, so good. Some of these mountain views are just huge. Sometimes it makes you think how small we really are. Oh my goodness. Wow, look at this. On top of the world. Yeah! Shovel. I'm not too sure what this is for, but I guess people get photos with it. Up like this. In all honesty, I didn't expect this from China. Not one bit. Feels like we're in Switzerland or something right now. This is probably, I would say no, this is one of the nicest, most beautiful treks I've ever been on. Totally untouched, no rubbish, crystal clear waters, no other people. I'm the only one out here, and Sophia and her dad are coming. Okay, so that ends our little hike here. And now, what are we doing?
Time for camping!
Time for camping. So we're going to go into the grassland and find a camping spot. Okay, so when we get to the camping spot, what we're going to do is set up... What are you doing? Give me my camera.
No!
What are you doing? So Ben's gonna go in for a swim. Mind you, the water is like 2 degrees Celsius. All right, go for it. Oh my gosh, I can feel the cold from here.
I can feel the tingleness on my... Yes!
Oh my gosh. Oh! Oh! Whoa! So we were just driving back and we just saw this little dirt house stuck in the side of the hill here, and there's no one living there. So I just want to show you what the old nomad houses used to look like. Hopefully there's no one living there. And yeah, as you can see, this is the little house with little windows. And yeah, the top is literally part of the grass area. Now I should go in. Gotta be really careful because this is not stable at all. You can see this is a tiny little house. Wow. And yeah, so I can barely just stand. This is where they would have their bed, and they would do their cooking here. A little window, little window to the outside. And yeah, this is what it looks like. Living in a dirt house in China. Cool, right?
Yeah, really cool.
Could you imagine living in here? So this is the wood that's propping it up.
Maybe for a week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should probably get out just in case it collapses. You never know. But yeah, absolutely stunning.
The dinner is ready. You
Oh,
wanna
dinner's
come?
ready?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, let's go eat.
Okay.
Let's go. Yeah, so pretty cool. We thought that we'd just show you that. Yeah, you still find these in China, and looks like, you know, maybe this person rebuilt here. Looks like a similar house, and then they moved from here
Smells amazing
to here.
inside.
Smells good, right?
Yeah, like someone cooks there.
Yeah, it smells earthy.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just got to our camp spot for the night, and I think we're gonna put our tent just there. Okay, so
This is our camping spot.
woohoo! So this is our camping spot for the night. As you can see, the sun is slowly going down. So tonight we plan to have a little bit of a local dinner, maybe even have a small campfire. Let's see if we can find some wood. I'm not too sure, but we've got our sleeping bag, got our tent, and it should be a nice night in the grasslands. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching our video today. And as always, keep it real. Cheers.